Due in large part to these solar panel installations that ASU has on 4 of its campuses, it is now being recognized as a national leader in solar energy efforts. If you want to check if your eggs are still fresh, just drop an egg in cold water. And if it sinks to the bottom, you know it's still good to use. Now the trail rating system helps novice and experienced hikers match their skill level. I'm here at the Desert Classic Trail at South Mountain. This trail is rated moderate because it's 9.2 miles and its elevation ranges from 1,361 feet to 1,638 feet. If your fridge goes above 41 degrees, bacteria has a greater chance to grow and multiply. Now neighbors told the firefighters that there was a man inside who was in a wheelchair, so they had to take an axe to get in the house, and when they found him in a back room, he was conscious, but he was suffering from smoke inhalation. Now they took him to the nearest hospital and he is in serious condition right now. Arizona had a 29% drop in teen births from 2007 to 2010.
Arizona's success, I think, is probably a combination of factors
that led our state to have the biggest drop in teen births across the U.S.
I think increased access to sex education, to comprehensive sex education and information about health, about reproductive health, leads to teens making better decisions.
And parents play a key role in educating their children.
Studies show is that parents are still a great influence on their teens' decision making.
Stephanie got pregnant with her first child in high school and has been adamant about teaching her children the effects of teen pregnancy.
So I think with my kids, I was like, no, they need to know everything. They need to know.
She makes sure her kids understand the consequences of having a child at such a young age.
I have a 5-year-old, so the older 2 kids, they have to help a lot. And I insist that they help a lot, take care of her, so they understand how much work it truly is.
According to a USDA study, a middle-income family who had a child in 2010 can expect to spend over $200,000 to raise a child to the age of 17.
It's not just, okay, the baby's cute. No, it's a constant 24/7.
A reason why about 50% of teen mothers are leaving behind these and picking up these instead. That's because only about 50% of teen mothers get their high school diploma by the time they're 22 years old. Whether it's access to information or increased use of contraception.
It's a good trend, obviously, but I just want to be clear that a declining birth rate isn't necessarily cause for celebration.
That's because the teen birth rate in the U.S. is still the highest among industrialized nations.
So I think rather than bury our heads in the sand and just send the message that they need to say no and they need to abstain from sex, we need to look at the reality. And the reality is they're sexually active.
Reporting in Phoenix, I'm Alice Kleinpeter. She was used to the beat of music. Now, she's used to the beat of her artificial heart.
Something like I couldn't really remember what I even felt like, kind of. It's just I knew my whole world was like stopping right there.
Mia Welch thought it was a virus or a pulled muscle.
Something that was going to pass and didn't.
A dancer at Mesa Community College, her life was turned upside down.
They told me that my heart was in failure.
Heart surgery at just 21 years old.
Scared mostly.
A 15-pound backpack has all the components to keep her heart beating, but that hasn't stopped her from doing what she loves. Mia dances while staying at the Mayo Clinic through her cardiac rehab program. Meanwhile, across town, her former dance company is putting on a concert in her honor.
They're really sort of trying to rally around her and make her feel important and loved and wanted.
Dance director Tina Rangel taught Mia while she went to Mesa Community College, and she came up with the idea for the dance performance that will raise money for Mia's medical expenses.
All my dancers, I feel like, are part of a big family, and I kind of feel like the mother hen of all of them. as time has gone on, they've really sort of become stronger because of it.
Strength has carried Mia through this tough ordeal, but her dance team isn't letting her do it alone. Reporting in Phoenix, I'm Alice Kleinpeter.
Did you want to go 20 minutes today? That's how long that bed is. Or you want to start off a little bit slow?
Bronzing your skin might cost more than you pay for at the tanning
It's
salon.
just fill out this yellow stuff right here for me. And then
So highly, highly risk behavior. Matter of fact, in my own practice, the people that I've seen that have had melanomas or even basal cells in their 20s have all been regular tanning bed users.
For some people, the pros of indoor tanning outweigh the
so all
cons.
these bulbs are going to hit you all from the sides, the doors, everywhere.
The wavelengths triggers your bodies to release some hormones like endorphins and serotonins, and you can actually get addicted to that.
The risks of indoor tanning have raised enough concern for Representative Peggy Judd to introduce a bill that would ban minors from tanning beds.
So the risk that you do when you're young absolutely has long-term effects for your entire lifetime.
That's healthy.
High schoolers who tan in tanning beds just once a year can boost their chances of developing skin cancer by 10%. Early detection is important, so checking your skin once a month or having a dermatologist check your skin once a year can save your life.
There's still an improvement there.
Dermatologists can look underneath the skin and track any changes to UV damage over time.
Amazing improvement.
In Scottsdale, Arizona, I'm Alice Kleinpeter.